Everyone, and welcome to another Let's Play Warcraft 3 with Clan Covenant. This is brought to you by me, Andy. I'm doing the audio commentary, and Marcus, who's doing the video and who's gonna cut it together and upload it, so thanks for that. And I'd say we go right in. So this was a human versus orc on Twisted Meadows. I was playing as the red human spawning top right against the purple orc spawning bottom left. He chose orc first, and I just picked human after that because I think human is my best race against orc, even though I don't have a main race in Warcraft 3. I didn't know him, so there was nothing specific to adapt to. So I just decided for the standard opening, fast altar, Archmage, which I'm forgetting right now. A little, so it will be a little later than usual. Now it comes, a little sloppy by me. I decided for that opening with fast altar Archmage and then creep the Goblin Lab to get like level 2.3 and a good item hopefully. And later on just the aim is to delay the orc's tech by either cancelling the third burrow or cancelling the the tier 2 buildings or whatever, so any kind of tech delay, so you get an advantage on early tier 2, which you can play out in different ways. But I wasn't too successful on that in this game. So militia are being made now. Archmage comes out. I'm creeping that usual spot. There's no really standard, no exact standard on the fast altar build. I choose to creep this camp with 6 militia because it's a little faster than 5. Many people creep it with 5 militia, then they have either faster tech because of more lumber income or faster scout. My scout is only coming after this spot usually. Little miss micro there. Cost me some damage output, will cost me some HP on my Archmage. Got a Tomb of Agility +2 and Lionhorn of Stormwind, so not the best drop, I'd say. His Blade Master is coming in, bought both circlets, and so is his TP. He only got 1 peasant, that's okay for me, especially after that little misclick on the creep. And the usual aim for me on Twisted is to get level 3 Archmage while the tech, and then do some pressure on his tech. You could also just right now go for the third burrow, but I think on Twisted it's possible to get level 3 in many games, so that's the better choice, but it's depends on the player's favor. So for level 3 you can either creep 3 green camps or 1 green camp and one of those Gnoll Overseer or orange camps after the Goblin Lab, of course. And since I know he's doing an aggressive early game, I know he's gonna be around my base, probably creep this out, which he's doing right now. I decided to go for 3 green camps. I just finished the first one on top left. Little downside is that I have to keep my footman in the base, but I know his army is gonna be around my base somewhere. He's coming in to cancel my shop now. But that's okay, that's not too bad. Got boots, sold the Lionhorn of Stormwind. And my base is closed, of course, so I can just move the damaged footman back into it. They can enter, Grunt can't enter. Blade Master obviously can't enter too. And I'm going for the second green camp right now. And as I said, 3 green camps would mean level 3, which would be a decent early game. Blade Master level 2 is usual. That's just, well, that's good for the human. If the Blade Master is only level 2 and you're level 3. Yeah, now I run to the middle and see the damaged grunts, and I see the Blade Master, who's obviously gonna put heal salves on this grunts. Yeah, now my footmen are moving out of the base to creep the third green camp, the one right in front of my base, which would be level 3, and I decide to cancel the heal salves meanwhile. Actually, I planned to stuff right after this hit, but now the crit arrived, and I thought, yeah, I better run, I won't survive the stuff. And I actually thought I would survive one more backstab, which, well, which is not the case, but if I had TP'd, that wouldn't have changed anything. I just had the choice, either either I TP right in front of my base and get the hit and die, or I TP in the back of my base and I'm stuck there for too much time. So, well, it would have died anyway probably, or be useless for quite a while. So on tier 2 I built the usual 2 Arcane Sancti in fast build for, well, they top out all units I need for mid and late game. And his Blade Master is pretty much on equal experience as my Archmage now, so that's, well, that's not too good. And usually after a bad early game, I'd rather play Mountain King, but a bad early game just means to me that I couldn't put any pressure excuse me, put any pressure on the Orc base, but not for my Archmage to die. The thing for me was right now that he pulled back from my base, which means he's gotta do something else, which is obviously creeping. And I know he must be close to level 3 already and a second hero out, and his tier 2 building's done, because his take was faster than mine, of course, caused by the lack of lumber, because I did the huge creep in the beginning. So his Shadow Hunter must be out, and he's gonna creep me out right now if I don't do anything. So I didn't choose to go Mountain King and chose to go, yeah, got the XP tome. Really happy about that. So level 3-2 now against 2-1. So I chose to get the Beastmaster to go in a fight right now, because now he has no Walker in the fight, and Snare probably not ready. Okay, and Snare is ready. So thought wrong there. Yeah, but I have the first slow, so this is a time where I really can take a fight with a little level disadvantage. So his first raider dies, and he decides to focus on my casters with just the usual choice. Yeah, all casters are down soon, but he lost 2 units as well, 6 supply out of 8. Huge damage from those summons on the walkers, because it's all piercing damage versus unarmored. Yeah, closed at 4 units around on the Shadow Hunter, meanwhile, forcing him to transfer the Invul Potion and use it. And that's really an okay fight for me, because I had a lot of footmen left, so my army size was, yeah, slightly bigger, and he didn't manage to move out any units with the speed scroll he used. Well, it's really not an easy choice how to use your speed scroll, and he started the fight with an offensive speed scroll, so he didn't have it to move out any units, so he didn't get, yeah, any unit out of the fight which was damaged. And right now I'm really getting back in the game. Level 3-1 versus 3-2, and I decide to push. Maybe I not the smartest choice, because I don't have a lot of damage output, and he can just move his damage units out unless I get a surround and snipe out my Zorks. So casting a lot of slow before the Zorks die. Yeah, and now he's doing focus on my Archmage. Speed scroll used. I nicely surround that Shadow Hunter. And I have to use TP on the Archmage. Yeah, and the Shadow Hunter dies. And so now I don't really want to move in. My Archmage is low HP. I don't have Zorks there. I have 2 spawned, but they would take a while and he could maybe catch them on the way. And you don't want to take a fight against the Blade Master without slow. So I decided to retreat. I think was a good fight for me after all. Really got back in terms of army size, and hero levels are a little closer right now. Yeah, this is I don't think this is really a try to kill my hero. He just wants to treat items. So right now he just used the speed scroll against the heal potion and my dust, and if it turns out well for him, he can even force a second heal potion. This is one of the downsides of Beastmaster. Yeah, you can't just bolt him and force him to retreat. Archmage survives. Yeah, I actually used another heal potion and the regeneration scroll, because I think I saw that he was just getting the mana for another Windwalk, and I didn't want to risk my Archmage's life. Also bought a Invo potion and not dust. Yeah, and that's the situation. You know, right now you could think Mountain King would be better, but with the Mountain King on tier 2, I would have get crushed in that fight, I think. So yeah, the Mountain King would be better in a straight up fight now, and the Beastmaster is just better for macro games in my opinion. The Orc is like 1 or 2 expansions, you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. It's like send in a lot of invisible summons to harass and that kind of stuff. But in a straight up fight, Mountain King would be better because of Clap and Blizzard in late game, which is a really good combo against Orc. Yeah, by the way, the Farseer got level 3 as well. Second robe of the Magi. So now he's got 3/3, that's good as Orc. He has 3 heal scrolls just now. So that's a point where he really wants to fight. He's up to almost 50 supply. Yeah, almost no gold stacked up. Hero level advantage. I think he knew that. So that's the time to push for him. He has a speed scroll just in case. And yeah, he goes for my main, but obviously not gonna kill it. I just wants to get a little gold from pillage until the fight starts. And I thought, yeah, I can fight him, but only with militia. So they're coming in and hardcore 8-click on my Beastmaster. And I have invisibility ready, luckily. And he decides to speed scroll out because he does not want to fight my militia. Which is the right choice in my opinion. and I actually expected him to retreat further now, not just to my natural and creep it. That yeah, that surprised me a little, but yeah, that was maybe the sense in it. I expected him maybe to come back and push, but as he didn't, I decided to creep my other natural, rebuilding my shop meanwhile. Yeah, and right now for me the aim was just to keep up in hero levels and keep scouting for his expansions, or you know, if he's building an expansion, to not get yeah, in a bad spot for a really late game, because I would be forced to push if he had an expansion and I wouldn't. And the peon is moving in. Build a sneaky expansion on my natural. And he reveals my creep spot. I found a pendant of energy. Level 3-3 versus 4-3 now. And he's gonna push again. Yeah, little macro mistake here from me. I got 54 out of 54 supply, so that's not really the point when you wanna be supply stuck slightly over 50. And I saw the BM with the Hawk and the Orcus. Yeah, that's not a fight for the Orc to completely win. It's just, yeah, it was obvious that he'd focus my Archmage, so I used that Invoke Potion right away. Even though he played really hero focus heavy the whole game. So now A-click on the Archmage again. I figured I could save him with some Invis, but somehow I failed. And yeah, he died, so that was not too smart. And my militia came in a little late because of a micro mistake, and he TP'd out. That was good for him. A TP versus against a level 4 hero, and I think a Sorc. Yeah, he used 2 heal scrolls too, but that was worth it, I think. So this really opens a time window for me where I don't wanna take a fight without the Archmage. I want to creep my natural now, scouting his upcoming Great Hall and cancelling it. Yeah, and as I said, now it's really a window of time where I don't wanna fight, but I have to leave my base. I decided to not get a second TP because my actual TP was in the Archmage, and if he would have caught me now, that would be, yeah, maybe the GG right away. Because yeah, in that state of the game, you can't win a fight without Archmage if it's anywhere near a close game. But as I said, I had to move out of my base to not just get crapped out or anything. But he decided to push actually, as long as my Archmage was not back. Yeah, speed scroll ready. 1 heal scroll on the Shadow Hunter. And I'm somewhere really far away. And I run back. Archmage is gonna come out soon. TP on the Blade Master. No Invoke Potion, but it's not that necessary against no Mountain King for the Orc. Yeah, and he's just sniping the or hitting on the main again, and yeah, forcing the TP from my Archmage, which just popped out. Yeah, so not the best way to start a fight. Yeah, and it's pretty much the same situation than in the last fight. I I do, yeah, want to take the fight, but only with my militia. So he put back a little, I ran after him, and now my militia are coming. He's running through on the casters, the weakest part of my army. Of course I have no protection on the Archmage now, but yeah, he's not really got the damage output to get it down anymore. Yeah, militia did a good job on the raiders thanks to their bonus damage. Yeah, that's really the point where the orc doesn't want to fight anymore. He's out of mana on his walkers, he will be slowed entirely, and that's why he TPs out. Saved many units with low HP. Of course, caused by the Spirit Link and Heal Wave and Heal Scroll. But I think it wasn't a good fight to take for him. Yeah, one more thing to know about the pillage is the gold you get from it depends on the cost of the building you attack. So the best thing is to just attack the main building of your opponent with the raiders and, well, grunts and peons. Yeah, there was actually a grunt in that army, so if you attack the main building you get some more gold than if you attack like a farm or the altar or the barracks or whatever. So second sneaky expansion on my other natural was just scouted by my hawk, and I go to cancel it. He added 2 wind riders to his army, so that's, yeah, pretty obvious for some heavy focus fire. Most likely on my heroes. Yeah, if you've seen the game so far, that was pretty obvious. Ensnare and hero focus. So I chose to cancel his expansion, which is more important than the fight. Yeah, there goes the hero focus and instant invis on my Archmage. A lot of disenchant going off, but didn't hit the Archmage since I pulled it back. Now he focused the Sorks. Militia coming in again, as in every fight near my base in that matchup. Yeah, and the Shadow Hunter TP's just in time with like 0.1 HP. So after all, he pretty much, yeah, screwed up that fight. I think he killed like 1 caster and maybe a few militia, but he lost his TP. He has 1 raider and one walker left. So the obvious thing is now for me to do a counter push. And his plan, as you see, is obviously, yeah, to defend that somehow and then get back into the game by having gold income while I don't. So he sold both ropes to get a tiny Great Hall. Now he's finally gonna creep his real natural and set the Great Hall there while I keep scouting. Hawks moving to the south. Quillbeast top left, and I creep the red spot, so I get a little more XP from my spot than he's getting from his. And meanwhile, long distance mining. For some reason I left a lot of pests in my base. Didn't need any more lumber, but I don't know why. Maybe I thought he'd do another push. No, actually, that makes no sense. Because his army was so far behind, it was obvious that he wouldn't do another push, so maybe I just, yeah, miss multitask there. Found an Orb of Darkness, usually an item to give to the Archmage, because he's doing more hits than the Beastmaster. But in this case, I keep it on the Beastmaster because I know he has air units. And the Archmage won't. And the Beastmaster won't focus that without Orb. Yeah, more scouting going on. Skeleton dies. on the spot, I'll just creep afterwards. And now my summons are running to his expansion, and I'm gonna scout that. Meanwhile, his Blade Master just destroys my long distance mining. And I find another Pendant of Energy, so on every hero now. So a lot of summons plus Brilliance Aura. And now the summons just work out well as a Mountain King, because he has only one Walker left, which has 340 mana, so that's 3 times disenchant if he's not gonna use Spirit Link, which he does now. So yeah, it will still be 3 times disenchant in the fight. Yeah, one of my summons got caught, but the Quilbies passed through. And now comes the final push, probably. Meanwhile, I scout the expansion. And his aim was just to get my Archmage to TP, but I have a heal potion and I have Invis. So if he would have gotten the TP, he would have had some more time, got some more units, while I didn't. Yeah, but my Archmage survived. The only thing he killed right now is the summon, and I killed his Walker, really important unit. No more disenchant, so infinite slow, infinite summons, and yeah, a little face around on the Shadow Hunter, but it didn't matter anymore. Yeah, that was really the point where I knew that if I wouldn't do some hardcore fail, this game was over. Bought a mana potion on the PM. Yeah, I dropped it, so he really lost control there. I took it with my Beastmaster. Yeah, Water Elemental just raped everything. And he left the game. No GG, nice mana. So I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe we'll see some more Clan Coffin commentaries soon. So yeah, see ya.